The school system knows what's best for my child. Oh, hi. I got put in detention. I thought I knew it was best for my child. Turns out I did. But I think that got me in even more trouble. Whoopsie. The school system has a certain way of doing things. I mean, they've been doing it that way a long, long time. I mean, a full 32% of fourth graders are proficient in reading. I don't happen to be proficient in math, but I'm pretty sure that's failing.
We've been educating young minds in our school system for over 150 years. We use age-old and proven techniques that have funneled our children perfectly through our well-oiled educating machine.
Did he just say educating machine? Yeah, he did. Fantastic.
And by educating machine, I mean a systematic and proven path that doesn't treat students differently just because they may be different. Because what works for one child most definitely works for another.
Yeah, he said that too. No one is suggesting that our great public education system hasn't changed over the last 150 years. Heavens no. They release new educational mandates and policies all the time.
There is now a zero-tolerance policy on chewing gum. If gum is found, it will be immediately expelled from the student and into the trash where it belongs. Unless it's packed with grape rubble bubble, then you can bring that by my office. Thanks, and have a great learning day.
Are most school boards, principals, and teachers trying to do their best when it comes to educating our children? Of course they are. And there are plenty of students who absolutely thrive in the public school system. See? Look at all those thriving kids. I'm sure they'll get all their questions answered, except for that one kid's.
Can you explain this pointless and overstepping school mandate? Because it's not quite clear to me.
Nope, because I don't understand it either. But what I do understand is all students' learning needs are different. They learn at different speeds, in different styles. Some of them have challenges that keep them from learning in a standard way at all. We know this. This is not an epiphany to anyone, except maybe that guy.
What?
The new bill in the legislature that will create school choice for students is not an indictment on the school system or an attack on teachers or school administrators.
Oh.
It just gives parents the freedom to choose what's best for their child. Now, there are tons of myths and misinformation about what education freedom is and who it could benefit. Like, for instance, that diverse communities will be hurt or left out by the bill. In reality, these communities could be one of the greatest beneficiaries from it. The fact is, educational choice programs primarily help disadvantaged students, especially those with special needs or from low-income backgrounds.
Seriously?
Okay, another myth. There's no evidence that school choice programs actually improve educational outcomes for students. Now, I'm not sure why people keep trying to use this as an argument because more than 2 decades of empirical evidence overwhelmingly demonstrates that educational choice programs improve not only academics, but the future lives of students who participate. So please, can we just stop saying that already?
Don't say that.
Duly noted.
Maybe you've heard educational choice programs harm traditional public schools. And you know what? Okay, I get why you might think that, but it's actually quite the opposite. Of the 27 studies done on the effects of educational choice programs on traditional public schools, 25 found educational choice programs had a positive effect on public schools. I may not be great at math, but I believe that's over 92%, and yeah, that's an A.
Hash browns, I approve.
Even if you're happy with the education your kids are getting, or got, don't you think a family should have the power to make these decisions for themselves instead of being told what to do by the school system? If that toots your horn or floats your boat or revs your engine, call your state legislator.
I still don't have a phone.
Message them on social media.
What is this Instaface of which you speak?
Or just send them the link to this fabulously entertaining video. Let them know you want the freedom to send a student wherever will allow them to learn and thrive. Because if we don't let them know how we feel, ain't nothing gonna change, or it could even get worse. And hey, legislators, if you're still with me, high five. Thank you. Please vote to pass the Promise Scholarship Act. Unless you want the voters to put you in detention. Slam dunk, baby. That didn't happen. I'm so sorry, Lloyd.